Hi, welcome to the channel. Today we're doing a ropes and ladders stitch tutorial. So this is a worsted weight yarn and I have an eye hook and I'm going to chain a multiple of 4 plus 2. So let's see how far we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's do a couple more. 13, 14, 15, 16 is our multiple of 4, and we need to add 2. So we are up to 18 chains, and what I will now do is single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So not the first one, but the second one. And I like to go in the back ridge or back bump. So single crochet there. Then I'm going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook and then single crochet in each chain across. So that is exactly what it says. Single crochet in each chain all the way across. So there will be 17 single crochets when we're done. You can keep on watching and stitch along with me, or you can jump ahead to the next section. So I have chained 18, which was a multiple of 4 plus a 2 additional extra, and single crochet in the second chain from the hook and single crochet in each chain across. I'm almost done with that. Then we will move on to row 2. So this row 1 acts as kind of a foundation row. We will not be repeating this row. It kind of just starts us off on the right footing. This is a great beginner easy stitch, ropes and ladders. Okay, so at the end of our row, we will chain 1 and turn. Single crochet in the first chain, or the first stitch rather, right there. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Skip 1, 2, 3 stitches. Single crochet in the next stitch, chain 3, skip 3, single crochet in the next. You got it? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 1, 2, 3, and we have a single crochet in the last stitch. So we are right on target with our counting. This is what it looks like so far. And this is the ropes and ladders stitch. So at the end of this row, row 2, we are going to chain 1 and turn. And this is considered, this coming row, the row 1 is the right side, and this row 3 that I'm making right now is the right side. So if you are a right-hander like me, the cut tail will be on the left. If you are a left-hander, the tail will be on the right. Row 3 is another right side row. So in this case, the odd numbered rows are the right side. So I have chained 1 and turned. Then I'm going to single crochet in the first single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the next single crochet, skipping the chain 3 space below it. 1, 2, 3. Very, very easy. And we will make a fabric, a little swatch that is nothing but single crochets and chains. You can do an awful lot with just basic stitches. At the end, we'll single crochet in the last single crochet, chain 1, and turn. This is what it's looking like so far. It's an airy way to add lace and lightness to a project. You're adding space, chain spaces, chain 3 spaces in this case. So making little ladders that go across. 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the next single crochet. 1, 2, 3. This would make a really adorable top. It would make a really cute market bag. It'd make a really adorable squared off hat. So you really, any stitch pattern Not any stitch pattern is good for everything, but certainly, you know, really use your imagination and have fun with it. So this is what we're looking like so far. You can also insert sections of these stitches into other patterns. There's nothing to say that a project has to be only one stitch pattern all the way across or all the way around. Like one little section of this on a hat would be adorable if the rest of the stitching was solid, for example. So here's what it looks like, and if I had blocked it out, you'd see all the spacing. So I am going to just do a few more rows of this. So cute. Chain 1 and turn at the end of the row, single crochet in the first single crochet, chain 1, 2, 3, skip those chains, single crochet in the next single crochet, all the way across. Let's just keep stitching together, shall we? Should I tell you a story? Chutes and ladders. So this is a little ropes and ladders stitch pattern. Very cute. It is a great way to lighten up a project. So by adding the chain spaces, we're lightening it up and making it not so heavy, using less yarn. I don't know, what can you envision with this stitch pattern? Do you like this yarn too? This is a really, really nice yarn. It is Barocco Vintage. And you might be seeing this yarn again, so keep an eye out for it. Barocco is a good partner of mine. They supply me with yarn and help me create projects. They're partnering on the next book. One of their yarns will be in the next book. Okay, chain 1 turn. This is where we're at so far. So very easy. Of course, this will block. If I decided to block it, I could block it bigger like this so you could see all the lovely space there. And it would stay because it is a blend of fibers. Let's read the fibers. It is acrylic and wool and nylon. So the wool in this yarn will help it keep its shape when you block it. Excellent. A touch of acrylic in it means that it's easy to care for. 1, 2, 3. What's your favorite yarn? What's your favorite yarn to use? Have you tried any new yarns lately? What have you been dying to try out but maybe haven't had a chance yet? Tell me about your favorite yarns in the description below, in the comments below. Also, let me know, would you use this stitch pattern? Do you like it? It's awfully fun and rhythmic, so if you need something that's a good stress reliever, this would be a great one. It's just the same row repeated. Let me do a couple more rows and then we'll look at how it's shaping up. I'd play music for you, but you know, there's that whole copyright thing that I haven't bothered to mess with yet. So remember at the beginning, we did a multiple of 4. And we did that 4 times to make 16 chains. Then I added 2 more chains. Well, if we had a multiple of 4 and we did it 4 times, so we used 16 stitches, that means we made the repeat of the pattern 4 times. And let me show you that. 1, 2, 3. Ropes and ladders. So let me put this down. So if we did the multiple 4 times, can you see 1, 2, 3, 4 repeats? So it corresponds with the number of repeats across. So if you wanted to do 5 repeats, obviously you'd take 5 times 4 is 20, then add your 2. If you wanted to do only 3 repeats, then you do 4. 4 stitches are necessary to do 1 repeat. 4, 1, 2, 3 times for 12, and then add 2 stitches, which is the edges on either side. That's what the extra stitches are for. I want to go back and add that now that I'm looking at this swatch, I don't really like this first row of single crochet at the bottom. Like, I feel like it's too wide, the gauge is not right compared to the rest of the swatch. So if I was going to make a project out of this, I would skip that first row of single crochet. I would simply chain 18 for this size swatch, then single crochet in the second chain from the hook and skip 3 chains and single crochet, and not add this bulky row of single crochet at the bottom. But you can do whatever you like, and remember that when you read a stitch in a stitch dictionary, you're not stuck. You don't have to do exactly as it says. If it tells you to put a row of single crochet at the bottom as your first row and you don't like it, you don't have to do it. And I'm not going to do it. So for my next swatch, when I redo this pattern, if I make it into a project, I'm going to just simply eliminate the first row of single crochet and get right into the pattern, because otherwise it really kind of messes with the gauge. So it makes sense though if this were going to be a market bag or something where you'd have something solid at the bottom for like the base of the bag and then something lacier at the top. That's the only way I think it would make sense to put solid stitches at the bottom of this particular swatch. But that's Ropes and Ladders, and that's my extra 2 cents on it. Thanks so much.